Today's video is a continuation to what I did yesterday on yesterday's video. So yesterday I talked about what I did yesterday on yesterday's video. Well, yesterday I talked about the productivity paradox, and even though I was done with the recording, I was still incomplete, and I thought I had something else left in my heart to share. And that's when I realized I should be talking about the self improvement paradox first before even talking about the productivity paradox. So I'm going to drop a link right here. So go check that out, yesterday's video. But then what I want to do on this video today is I want to share with you three specific ideas, or you can call them directives. So you could really look into this into your own mindset, and you see whether whatever you're doing, are you in this constant chase, so with this mindset that you are not enough and there is something else that is better. So you're constantly chasing, you're constantly in that thought process, and as a result of that you are not living your life. If that's who you are, then please stay with me for the next few minutes, and I think by the end of this video I'll be pretty much done with these two concepts. But then who knows, if I can't really deliver on this, then I'll come back again maybe tomorrow or day after or some other day and take one more attempt at this. But the point is, this society, the social media, it's constantly telling us that we could have been somebody else, and we have what it takes to become somebody else, and we should be going after that something else. And in the process, we are now caught up where we are constantly trying to read the next book that could have the answer to our burning desire to become something else. Maybe a next course, maybe a next seminar or a workshop, or maybe a discourse. So we are constantly spending time, we are constantly trying to acquire something that we are being told we do not have, even though we have it, but we are told we do not have. And then if we don't do, and if we don't acquire, then we are not going to have a great life. So this is where the media, and honestly, I'm also in this space. I keep telling people, listen, you could be better, you could do some, and whatever you have, you could have more. But there is a line that we need to draw, and we need to be very pragmatic about this. And that's the idea behind this video. So when we are constantly caught up in shame, fear, comparison, then our growth in itself gets rooted in these three. We all are growing. You are a different individual today than what you were yesterday. There's so many things have changed in your life in last 24 hours. Lot of things changed in my life in last 24 hours. I cannot compare today with yesterday, but I know that there is, both the days look more or less the same, but there has been growth. My mind has grown. Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. said, when the brain gets exposed or the mind gets exposed to a new idea, it cannot contract back to its original position. So true. And we are constantly expanding, we are constantly learning, we are constantly growing. But the chase that I need to learn more and I need to be somebody else because the life that I have today is not enough or is not good, we fall into the trap, then we are not going to be living anymore, because we are constantly measuring ourselves to improvising. Nothing wrong with it, but getting, if that's the only thing that becomes the driver, then there is a problem, there is an issue. And we get to a point where we feel that we are undeserving. We don't deserve a vacation, we don't deserve the joy, we don't deserve the happiness, and the only way we could ever get all that is that provided we achieve something, and that we know is not going to happen. So we all are limited by our we are humans, we have limitations. And I'll tell you, very interesting. I realized this the minute I reached the right around the Khumbu Icefall. I made an attempt to climb Everest, and right around Khumbu Icefall, I started to have the minute I entered Khumbu Icefall, I started to. I mean, even though before that I was having, but the minute I went there, I started to realize the ground beneath me is going to collapse. The rocks above me or the snow above me is going to collapse, and that's when people die. If you stay too long inside Khumbu Icefall, it's the end of you. And I was thinking, I said, and I'm having trouble breathing. I was becoming hypoxic, and I was thinking, how I'm hardly around 20,000 feet above the sea level, and I just want to go back to oxygen. So we believe we have this incredible world, but the minute you start going up, you start to realize, the oxygen levels go down, and you start to realize you need to be in the ecosystem. So we, as humans, we are limited. Of course, we have to constantly keep on evolving ourselves and exploring and thinking and aligning ourselves, but we need to align ourselves to growth, and alignment with growth doesn't come at the cost of constantly feeling the shame, fear, and comparison. If we stay in that box of shame, fear, and comparison, that's not where this is going to happen. So we can't rest because we're guilty of resting. We only are valuable if we are constantly growing. That's only when we are valuable. If not, we are not valuable. We want to hide our struggle so that we have to show alignment outside, and all that is and then deep within, when we are alone, we are constantly looking. Oh, okay, maybe I know what is wrong with me. Let me fix this. Let me try this. Let me try that. And this trying is time consuming. So 3 specific points that I want to drive here. Sun is setting quickly. You can still grow while you are accepting the fact that something is wrong with you and something is not right with you. Something has to be changed. Something has to be aligned. You accept all these things. At the same time, you can also experience growth. Growth as a word, when it comes to humans and the times that we are in and the kind of life that we live today, it's about integration. It's not about hitting specific numbers. It's not about milestones. It's not about, I learned this climbing mountains or attempting to climb mountains. I learned this. It's not about the summit. It's about the journey, obviously, but it's also about how well integrated you are with the process of climbing. The third point I want to drive here is you're worthy the way you are today. It's not someday. You're not going to arrive anywhere. You're worthy the way you are right now in this moment. Okay, those are the thoughts I wanted to convey. Hopefully this completes my yesterday's video to some extent. And if I connected with you and if you are with me until now, then do me a favor, like this video. That way I can reach some more people. And if you comment, obviously I will take your comment any day. Any comment any day about, if I have to compare that with 1,000 views, one comment is more meaningful, more valuable to me. And then if you do subscribe to the channel, I'll be with you as early as tomorrow. I'm here every day, literally, with one video of the day, kind of sharing my thoughts, my ideas, and my whole intent is that all these concepts, we talk about self-improvement, we talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about psychology, we talk about relationships, all that. So the idea is that at least something connects with you, and as a result of you watching these videos, you grow. You become a better individual, and you become a better version of yourself. Okay, wherever you are, you be safe, and I'll be with you as early as tomorrow. Take care. Bye now.